Kim, good morning, everyone. Looking at the US stock markets, it continues to trade on a volatile manner, following the recovery on top of the 23,400 points or 300 points level. We did see that early on the Dow Jones has recovered towards the 25,800 points. However, there's a lack of follow-through buying interest, and the Dow subsequently pulled back towards the 23,400 points again. On the last 2 days itself, we did see a recovery pattern on top of the 23,400 points, and today itself, we did see the Dow has gained about 1.7%, closing above the 24,000 psychological level. So for the Dow Jones Index, we're monitoring these two bands, the 23,400 towards the 24,500 points level, until we can see a breakout and a closing above the 24,500 points. Then only we can see further recovery on the Dow Jones towards the 25,500 or even towards the 25,800 points level. In the meantime, should the 23,400 points were to be violated, then we might see further corrective phase on the Dow Jones towards the 23,000 or even towards the 22,200 points level. On the S&P 500, it was traded in a similar manner. It did see some of the good recovery pattern on top of the 2550 level. Since then, the S&P 500, similar with the Dow, it has made a recovery towards the 2800. However, there's a lack of follow-through buying interest, and instead, the S&P 500 has tanked towards the 2550 level again. After retesting the 2550 level on the past 2 days, we did see a good bullish Harumi candle being formed on the S&P 500. That we are seeing that this could be a recovery pattern for the short term towards the 2700 level. Until you can see a breakout above the 2700, then only we can confirm that the S&P 500 could be heading towards the 2750 or even towards the 2800 psychological level. In the meantime, the 2050 serves as the defense at the moment. Okay, so on this copper prices, it continues to trade on a sideways manner after hitting the recent high of 66 or 67 US dollars barrel level. Copper prices has again pulled back just towards the 58 and certainly traded a sideways pattern. For the copper prices, after testing the 66 US dollars barrel level again, we did see some of the weakness coming in back on the copper prices just towards the EMA. So this could be the short-term breakout pullback and the continuation towards the EMA 20 or the 62 or 63 US dollars that we are seeing this recovery towards the retest the 66 or the 67 US dollars barrel level. A breakout above that, then only we can see further upside for crude prices to head towards the next resistance at 70. In the meantime, the 60 will serve as the immediate support level for the crude oil prices. Okay, some of this on our local front. The FMKLCI has trading a sideways pattern over the past 2.5 months, about 2 months trading period between the 1840 towards the 1880 level. After hitting the 1880 level, price has the key index has pulled back towards the 1800. It formed a good recovery pattern on top of the EMA 60 and traded a sideways pattern along the EMA 9 and so the EMA 20 level. So for the FMKLCI, we'll be monitoring for these two bands, the 1840 towards the 1880 level, until we can see breakout above the 1880. Then only we can see further upside for the FMKLCI towards the 1890 or even towards a new all-time high at 1900. In the meantime, the 1840 will serve as the immediate defense for the FBAM's KLCI. Tracking the gains in Wall Street and also the recovery in crude prices and also the stronger ringgit against the US dollar, we could see some of the mild bargain hunting activities, given that the FMKLCI has been sold down 15 points over the past 2 trading days. So you could see some of the mild bargain hunting activities at least for today on the FMKLCI to trade back towards the 1860 level. On the FM small cap index is slightly on a negative, still on a very negative trend. It has fallen from the recent high of the 18,000 psychological level. The lack of follow-through buying interest above that has sent the FM small cap index tanking towards the 15,800 points. Subsequently, it made a technical recovery towards the 17,000, and the next wave of pullback has occurred. Recently, on yesterday itself, we did see the advanced small cap index has gapped down and also consequently violated the 14,700 points. That we are seeing further weakness on the lower liners towards the next support at the 14,300 points. The 14,300 points is also the previous support level in December 2016. Should there be any recovery on the market index, this could be taken as the opportunity for us to sell the strength towards the 15,000 or even towards the 15,300 points level before the next pullback to resume. Some of the stocks that we can watch out for, firstly, is Padini. Padini is still on the pullback phase towards the 4 ringgit of 4 ringgit and 12 cents level. After hitting the 4 ringgit and 12 cents level, we did see Padini has experienced a good short-term breakout above the 4 ringgit and 46 cents level yesterday, accompanied by some of the rising volumes. Following the breakout of the 4 ringgit 46 cents, we are seeing Padini to trade towards the first target price at 4.48 towards the 5.35 level. Your stop loss point will be located below the 4 ringgit and 12 cents level for Padini. For IGM, price is still on a downtrend intact formation. Earlier price, we did note that IGM has been forming the lower low formation, but during this period of time, we did see the MACD indicator has formed the higher low formation, implying that this could be the bullish divergence signal on the MACD and also the price action. So for IGM, what we need to do is we're going to monitor for this short-term triangle formation breakout above yesterday's high of 2 ringgit and 71 cents level. Upon the breakout of 2 ringgit and 71 cents, we are seeing a recovery, a technical rebound just towards the 2 ringgit and 94 cents and subsequently towards the 3 ringgit and 17 cents level. Your stop loss point, should there be a technical rebound from that point onwards, will be located towards the 2 ringgit and 55 cents level for Padini. Sorry, for IGM. Next company will be Muhiba. Muhiba has been a very strong recovery towards the 3 ringgit and 34 cents level. After hitting the intraday high of 3 ringgit and 36 cents, we did see some weakness coming in on the Muhiba just towards the 2 ringgit and 80 cents level. After hitting an intraday low of 2 ringgit and 79 cents, price has formed a hammer candle on top of the 2 ringgit and 78 cents level on yesterday itself. So in order to see to confirm that this could be a recovery pattern on top of the hammer, we need to monitor for the breakout above the 2 ringgit and 95 cents level. Until we can see a breakout above the 2 ringgit and 95 cents, we could expect this as a breakout pullback and the continuation pattern for us to trade Muhiba towards the first target price at 3.19, subsequently towards the 3 ringgit and 36 cents level. Your stop loss point will be located below the 2 ringgit and 78 cents for Muhiba. Upon the breakout of 2 ringgit and 95 cents, the MACD indicator to give us a buy signal, whereas the RSI, following the hammer candle, it has recovered above the oversold position, and should there be a breakout above the 2 ringgit and 95 cents, it could be rising back above the 50 level as well. Last two companies for today will be firstly MBSB. MBSB has earlier recovered towards an intraday high of 4 ringgit and 31 cents level. It has seen some climatic volumes being traded on top of that. Subsequently, price has pulled back just towards the 1 ringgit and 8 cents level. After hitting the 1 ringgit and 8 cents level, price has been consolidating sideways over the past 1.5 weeks trading period towards the 1 ringgit and 3 cents, 1 ringgit and 13 cents. And on yesterday itself, we did see MBSB has recovered and subsequently closed above the 1 ringgit and 13 cents level, accompanied by some of the improvement in volumes. Following this breakout above the 1 ringgit and 13 cents, we are seeing MBSB to trend higher towards the first target price at 1 ringgit and 25 cents towards the 131. Your stop loss point is pegged below the 1 ringgit and 8 cents level for MBSB. Last company for today will be Public Bank. Public Bank has been a very strong uptrend in that orientation formation following the previous breakout above the 221 ringgit level. Yes, a then breakout above the 21 ringgit, price subsequently pulled back just towards the 21 and subsequently traded higher. During this period of rally, price continues to maintain its stance above the EMA20 level. So for public bank, should there be a breakout above the 24 ringgit and 11 cents a level, we are seeing further upside for public bank to trend towards a new high at the 25 or even towards the 25.50 level. In the meantime, you can use the EMA 20 level, which is currently located at the 23.50 as the trading stop loss point. Given that there's no bearish divergence at current juncture, we are seeing further upside for public bank to head towards the 25 and also the 25.50 level. If you have any questions, you can put in the chat box and I'll reply you shortly. There's one question here on Tenaga. Tenaga has also been a very strong rally trend earlier towards the high of the 16 ringgit and 33 cents a level. The rallies started when price has experienced a break above the 14 ringgit psychological level. Price then break out above the 14, subsequently pull back once again, recover and pull back towards the 14, subsequently forming the higher high and also the higher low of formation. Hitting the 6 ringgit and 33 cents level, we did see the bearish candle being formed on Naga. So for the Naga, the trend is still uptrend intact formation is still valid at current moment. So should pull back towards the 15 ringgit and 50 cents level, this could be a healthy next wave of rally, a pullback towards the 15.50 and the continuation pattern to kick in towards the 16 ringgit and 33 cents. And upon the breakout of 16 ringgit and 33 cents, we are seeing upside for Tenaga towards the 16 ringgit and 60 cents, or even towards the 17 ringgit psychological level. So the next target price will be located towards the 1660. The further target price will be located towards the 17 ringgit psychological level. So any pullback for now will be a healthy one for Tenaga. Until price breach below the 15 ringgit and 50 cents, then only we can confirm that the pullback were to continue towards the 1480 level. If there's no further question, then we'll end the morning briefing for today. Thank you.